Guys, welcome back to today's video. Today is Tuesday, November 24th, 2020, and today we're going to be talking about election certification and taking a look at some of these states that have certified results for both Joe Biden and Donald Trump. So the website that I'm going to be using for this is the Cook Political Report 2020 National Popular Vote Tracker on top of 270 to Win's election certification numbers. So we're going to be taking a look at the election results and taking a look at the states that are contentious, if that would be the word for it. Really, Donald Trump is trying to push some of these statewide officials to not certify their results. Some states have later deadlines to certify results, so we don't exactly have certified results from every single state yet. But as you can tell from the title of this video, the main thing is that Joe Biden has reached over 270 certified electoral votes. Now, at this point, not every single state that adds to this 270 number has been certified, meaning that the election board has finished counting and certified the results. We won't see that happen in New York probably for quite some time now. It's 3 weeks out, and they're still at 85% reporting in California as well. But the reason why I classify it as certified is because there is no challenge from the Trump campaign. There are no Republican officials pretty much pushing away accepting the election results, and the Democratic Party has the needed votes in order for these states to go through. So since they don't have a challenge, you might as well call them certified at this point. They're going to continue counting ballots. We probably won't see full certification until the absolute day of the deadline. But at this point, the swing states that really matter have certified, and it has put Joe Biden over the top. So I don't mean to mislead with the title. It's just I can't make the title. Joe Biden receives X amount of certified electoral votes, thus putting him over the top. That's just the way that I'm going to be describing it, and it really doesn't make sense to even specify between the two, just because there is no possibility whatsoever, given that the Trump campaign or really any Republicans have made an injunction. So there would be any type of discussion about not accepting the results in some of these states. Obviously, there are conspiracy theories out on the internet, far-reaching stories with no evidence provided to it. But other than that, we don't see any type of major push from the Trump campaign like we see in Arizona or other states that we see in the electoral map. So let's characterize some of these states. We'll get into the states that are challenged. The states that we really know are going to be fine for Joe Biden are the states that I'm characterizing right now, states that the Trump campaign isn't really making a challenge, or the Republicans there aren't really putting up a fight as to certifying these election results, just because these are states that are overwhelmingly Democratic, just as there are no states that voted for Donald Trump that are considering not certifying the election results, not a single one. So all of these states that voted for Donald Trump that weren't necessarily swing states, they are certifying their results sometime soon. A bunch of them have already. Idaho has certified pretty much a bunch of these states. If we want to talk about them very briefly, as of today, Idaho, Utah, Wyoming, North and South Dakota, Oklahoma, Arkansas. So a bunch of the general states. So I'm going to characterize all of them together, even though, Missouri has not been characterized yet. So you technically couldn't add it to Donald Trump's numbers. So if the logic applies that you couldn't count Maryland because it's not officially certified, and you can't count Missouri, then it'll put both candidates, actually, I believe, under 200 electoral votes. So the major point of this video is that with the swing states added, Joe Biden is now over 270 electoral votes, and we will get to that in just a moment. So 125 for Donald Trump. So we have certified results in Alaska, and we have certified results in South Carolina. So moving on, let's talk about some of these closer states. Texas was a 6-point margin. Iowa was 8. Ohio was 8 as well, I believe, actually maybe down to 7 now. North Carolina was 1. So North Carolina has actually certified their election results. So this state is a done deal. It's a 1.3% margin for Donald Trump. So that one's done. I don't think there are any other swing states besides Florida on the Republican side that have certified. Ohio and Iowa have yet to do so. So Florida, with its 29 electoral votes, solidifies a 3.4% margin of victory for Donald Trump. So add that into his column. But neighboring Georgia actually just certified their election results for Joe Biden, and neighboring to North Carolina, Virginia has also certified their election results as well. New Hampshire has certified their election results, and so has Maine, all of the districts up there. So far, Joe Biden's at 218 uncontested or certified election results. Donald Trump is at 170. So like I said, there are no other swing states that have certified for Donald Trump, but we aren't seeing a contest from the Democrats in Iowa, Ohio, or Texas, so that puts him at the 232 number. But for Joe Biden, it's a little bit trickier. He has Nevada certified. He has Colorado certified as well. Minnesota today actually certified their election results, but Nebraska's 2nd District has yet to do so. Arizona is facing a challenge. We don't see those results certified yet. They're still discussing what could actually happen there. And if you're looking at the swing from 2016, it was pretty significant, enough so that Joe Biden won the state by 0.3, actually. So this isn't entirely updated, though, because it does not include Minnesota, which certified today, which is pretty interesting. Nevada as well, which certified as well. So it doesn't include those states, but it's important to note. And then also, it doesn't include Colorado as really a swing state, but we aren't seeing a contest from the Trump campaign in Colorado as well. So I'm going to characterize Colorado for Joe Biden. The Trump campaign is not making a major play there or really discussing any possibilities of voter fraud in that state. So Colorado goes to Joe Biden. And then the final state that actually the final 2 states, might add, that have certified their election results are Michigan, which isn't too shocking, but it doesn't quite put Joe Biden at 270 electoral votes. Joe Biden won the state of Michigan by roughly 2.8%, so a little bit narrower than we previously thought. It's a swing of roughly 3 points from 2016 if we're looking at Michigan. Let's go ahead and find it. I don't know if they've characterized it as solidified yet. Yes, they have. Joe Biden wins the state, and it's enough so that it puts him at 264, but where is he going to get these final numbers? Well, Pennsylvania, according to this, has not certified, but according to 270 to win, it has certified, and according to their own election officials, it has certified. So Pennsylvania now, with its certification, puts Joe Biden at 284 electoral votes. Wisconsin is currently being discussed. Arizona is being discussed as well. But now with the certification results in Nevada, in New Mexico, in Michigan, in Pennsylvania, in Virginia, in Georgia, in Minnesota, in New Hampshire, Donald Trump doesn't have any more states that even if they don't certify the election results and somehow some alternate universe, Donald Trump is able to win any of those states for whatever reason, it still doesn't amount up to a point where Donald Trump could actually win re-election. So all of these states certifying are pretty much telling Donald Trump his campaign is over. And also these states that aren't being challenged, you're not going to see full-on, millions of dollars being poured into California to overturn that state's election results. If they had the money, I'm sure that they would, but it seems as if that they're getting very... the judges are getting very particular about what can be even discussed at this point because all of the judges are throwing out Donald Trump's cases. And with these election officials certifying their results, they're telling Donald Trump that even these Republicans that are certifying the election results, that it's over and the election is done. So there's only 22 electoral votes that remain that are still in contention. The rest of them have either been certified, absolutely, Republican and Democratic states, a bunch of swing states, Florida, Georgia, North Carolina, Michigan, Pennsylvania, Minnesota, New Mexico, Nevada, New Hampshire, Maine, all of these states, Virginia, from 2016 that were swing states. Some of them not so much swing states now, but still certified regardless. And then the other states that have yet to certify because they still may be counting ballots, but we aren't seeing either Democratic opposition or Republican opposition amongst these elected officials in order to election officials to not certify the results. So Joe Biden, 284, Donald Trump at 232. That just takes out 3, not necessarily close, I would say, for Nebraska's second, but Wisconsin and Arizona are definitely close. Looking at the margin in Wisconsin, 0.6. Look at the margin in Arizona, 0.3. I don't know if they have Nebraska's second district. I actually believe they do, plus 6.6%. So that's probably not going to be super important, but they still have yet to certify, which means that, in a sense, they are being challenged with their election results, but they are likely to certify sometime soon. Realistically, we're not going to see anything change. Even if Donald Trump was able to win the remaining 22 electoral votes, it simply would not be enough to put him over the top. So combined with all of these swing states certifying their election results, Pennsylvania and I believe Minnesota and New Hampshire and Nevada as recently as today. Michigan certified their election results, I think, a bit ago. Georgia certified their election results yesterday or the day before. I don't know. Time is a very weird construct to me right now. Colorado, we aren't seeing opposition from the Trump campaign or Republicans. So all of these states have been certified, combined with the states that are not being challenged, which means that the Republican Party has given up those states and doesn't plan on making some type of case as to why the election commissioners should not certify the results, which essentially means that they have practically, number one, given up the election, and number two, that these states have spoken, and these states have said that their elections have gone through with absolute certainty, that they are fair, that it was a fair and free election, and with the state certification, they're essentially telling the American public and the voters here that there was no voter fraud. And because the Trump campaign has not shown any evidence of it, these election results have gone certified in a number of these swing states, sometimes with issues such as Michigan, but other times just to be completely just sending out the election results, being done with it, and declaring that Joe Biden has won their states. So current map, 284 for Joe Biden, 232 for Donald Trump, 22 challenged electoral votes, but by the end of the week, these states will likely certify and the election will be over. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure to comment down suggestions below. Subscribe on the left if you haven't already, and check out the Instagram and Twitter. At the bottom left of the screen, there's also a Discord server for you to go ahead and join. On the screen, there's a video you can watch and then a playlist for my 2020 post-election videos. Again, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you all tomorrow.